Good afternoon, this is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital roof inspection here out in the Santee area for a homeowner that has experiencing some leaks, and we wanted to figure out the current condition of the roof and see what the proper professional recommendation is going to be to get this fixed. We like to start these inspections on the eave of the roof or the overhang. Right here we can see a couple different metals that we replace. This right here, this top one is the bird stop, and then you have the drip edge right there, and then you got the fascia board right here. You can see how on a concrete tile roof the bird stop actually has some holes in it to let out water that gets underneath. The underlayment underneath is going to be the waterproofing membrane. For a roof like this, the tiles are there to protect it and to shed water. There is solar on this roof. It was done roughly 10 years ago. There is a little pigeon nest right there. He's actually right up there. Kind of pissed that I'm on here. But this is a SunPower system. This is the nice Maxeon panels. They have the copper backsheet. They're really good and high producing. It was installed by another solar company about 10 years ago, and just getting on the roof right now. And there's a lot going on. So I pulled up various tiles around the roof to kind of understand what's going on with this roof, and if there's roof work that's been done, what's the current condition of the paper. And I did find some good findings. This right here is a really sensitive area because of the chimney, how it traps water right here. This could be a leak area that occurs just because it doesn't shed water. We're going to build up a little bit bigger of a cricket that's going to divert water off to the side. So you can see right here what old paper looks like right here. The staining, the wear and tear, how it's completely lost its life. It disintegrates in your fingers, and then you can see what happened during the install. There's another little layer of 30 pound right there. It's 30 pound thickness. It's not 40 pound. And a new little layer of paper, I assume they nailed over the top of the old paper when doing the solar install. Now you see it was just brought 2 feet out. And it just goes above that. Really, water's still able to get underneath if water enters from the top. I mean, you still have your main issues right here. You can see a slip tile right here. These are very common, where you can pull it back, completely lost its black color. It's completely white, dehydrated from the heat that happens during the summer. Getting over here, we're going to be able to replace these dormer vents, these big dormer vents with low profile O'Hagan's. What that's going to allow us to do is to be able to put more solar panels on the better roof plane, which is over here. We can add solar during reinstallation of solar, and so you can see a couple cracked tiles that have mastic. We're going to replace those. These were used to heat a water heater that would sit on top of the roof. We can cancel these or get rid of these. Just to confirm, solar system, and then original paper right here. We can see this wear and tear and the staining that's occurring. Moving on over here. So this was a practice that was done in the past and is no longer done. Reason being is because it causes so many roof issues. Putting these panels on stilts like this to try and get a little bit more of the waning sun actually yields very little benefit as far as production goes and causes way more issues with the roof. This dormer vent's also going to trap a lot of water, and there's multiple ways that the leak's occurring in that living room right there. Getting over here, we can see the original paper right here on this side of the roof as well, deteriorated, cracking, not doing its waterproofing capabilities anymore. And what's happening over here, as you can see, is that what's happening is these are all drilled through the tiles like this, and then this acts like a sail, and it starts to vibrate over time with the high winds, right? And it just literally creates a water entrance underneath this. So yeah, if we're going to reinstall this, is an outdated way to do it. We're actually going to move as many panels as we can to the other side by getting rid of more low profile vents, and then lay these flat to the ground for a longer lasting system. The recommendation on this roof with the current condition of the paper, there's been some repairs, but not extensively as we would like, so running it all the way to the ridge. And we can see even kind of the newer paper that they installed, how beat up and crusty that is. So I'd recommend getting these panels off the roof, redoing all the underlayment underneath with a fire resistant underlayment, and then reinstalling all of this with solar, and then maybe a couple more panels if the homeowner would like. That concludes my inspection. We'll go over the details. Thank you.